So I'm doing a study today, and as you can see, it's lovely weather. So I'm going to be doing 10 minutes at a heart rate zone 2 pace, and then a 1500 meter time trial at the end of it. So weather's a bit miserable, but I'm going to give it a go, and I'll keep you updated what happens next. Welcome back to the channel, guys, and if you're new channel, welcome, and please like and subscribe to my channel. And if there's anything you would like to see, any content, please let me know. So on to today's video, and today's video is regarding a recent run study that I have been part of. And this run study was how to see what different bouts of exercise, or running exercise before certain workouts before I did a time trial to see how it affects performance. So I did this, and it was a five sessions, and I did it over a 3-week study. So I'll tell you all about the course and how it went. Now, first of all, turned up and I had to have my resting heart rate for 3 minutes taken, and then to see how I was feeling. Then I'd say how I was feeling and how motivated I was, and I did this before every session I did. Now, my first week I did 2 sessions, and it was all done on a track, and I wasn't allowed to look at my watch. I had to go by what I thought I was doing, and I had to pace myself really. So the first test was a 40-minute easy run out of 5 out of 10 from the RPE scale, which worked out about zone 2, high-end zone 2, borderlining, maybe creeping a bit above to zone 3. Now, and then that was followed by a 5-minute rest, and then a 1500 meter time trial. Now, the 40 minutes went really well on day 1, and it was just like going out for a normal zone 2 run, and it was paced quite well. Actually, the pace was quite good. It looked like I was doing around between 6:55 minute miles to 7:05 for the 40 minutes. And it actually felt really good and comfortable. And when I looked afterwards, my stats on my watch was actually in the high end zone 2. So that was quite good. So I paced that right. And then I had 5 minutes recovery, and then I had to do the 1500 meter time trial. And I don't normally run 1500 meters, but I did it, and I got a time of 4:47. Now, I was really happy with that, because that was just that equaled my PB from 2 years ago. I did a very similar study, but it was different sort of a different way of the study, but it still had 1500 meter time trial at the end of it. Now, I was really happy. I was thinking, oh wow, yeah, it was really good. I'm not far from my PB, and that was after 40 minutes of easy running, easiest running, so steady running actually, and then on to my time trial. Then so that was on a Tuesday. I came back on a Friday evening, and I did it again, but this time I did 10 minutes hard. So I did I did a warm up, 10 minutes hard. So it had to be 8 out of 10 RPE. So not full pelt, so more like a tempo run. And then 5 minutes recovery. Now, it was actually quite good. I ended up doing 5-minute 55 miles around the track. And then after that, I did the 1500 meter time trial, and time trial was 4:48. So that was still 4 minutes 48. So that was still very good, considering I had to go hardish before, and then I did the time trial, and I felt really good. And week 2, I had the hardest session of them all, which was 40 minutes at 8 out of 10. So 40 minutes hard, then followed by a 1500 meter time trial again. So I did a warm up beforehand. So I did my 9-minute warm up, which is a structured warm up for me. So my structured warm up is 3 minutes easy, then 3 minutes into zone 2, zone 3, and then a bit higher into just under race pace. So that was my warm up. And my 40 minutes was, again, I did it, and 8 out of 10. I couldn't look at my watch, so it was what I thought it was going. So he told me to, for Tony, who was doing this lab study, run study, told me that I should try and pace the first 20 minutes out of a 6 out of 10, and then try and get it a bit higher to 8 out of 10. And the first 20 minutes felt fine. 30 minutes went past, felt fine. I was doing 5:45 to 5:50 minute miling when I looked later on my data, and felt really comfortable. Heart rate wasn't that high either, so I was really happy with it. And the last 5 minutes felt a bit tough, and then I had to have 5 minutes recovery, and then I had to do time trial. I actually felt like I wasn't going to be able to do the time trial, and it actually felt really tough. But I got going. The first 2 laps, my legs felt like they were like jelly, and all of a sudden on the 3rd lap I felt really good, and on the last lap I was just going for it, and I actually did a 4:52, which was my slowest out of all the tests. I did that, and then I felt really good. It felt like I came off actually like a triathlon, like off the bike and straight onto the run, and then all of a sudden felt really good. And actually Tony was really surprised, because he said like he thought I was going to be in the 5 minutes. I thought I was going to be in the 5 minutes, but actually wasn't that far off it. And then I had the other test, which was a 10 minutes easy with a time trial, and again when I did that was a 4:48. So I was hoping it would be a bit more, bit better, but again it was very consistent. And then we did just the time trial in the last week, the following week on its own. Time trial, which is 1500 meters time trial on its own, and with a warm up. And I was hoping for 4:30s. Tony reckoned I was going to do about 4:41, but I actually did 4:46, which was a PB. Now, the only thing with that was that I was a bit disappointed. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought I'd get in the 4:30s, but I mean, it's still a great time. But what we actually found was that I've actually got like a very good engine. So what he said a lot of people on his studies, and their times have basically been all over the place. So there's people that are much faster than me, but then their times with like that 40 minutes hard, for example, was a lot worse than what I was doing. So a lot slower. So we found that he said that, considering that I only dropped a few seconds, considering the different bouts of exercise I had, and he was actually a bit worried when I did the 40 minutes hard and then the time trial, because he realised that I was getting quick on the last lap, and he was thinking surely that this should be my slowest, and he thought I was going to ruin his study, but luckily I didn't. And but what we found, as I said, that it's that I've got a good engine, and that I don't drop pace that much. I can maintain pace for a long period of time. So maybe in the future, maybe I am thinking about half Ironman. It is something that I might be looking to move to longer distance events, long distance triathlon. So what did I find out from this test? Well, I always think it's always good to go on a test. If you can go on a test, then I think you should go on it, and you should jump on the opportunities. A lot of university students are always looking for people to go on their tests, and they do it free. So you don't have to pay to go onto them, and you learn so much, get a load of data from it. And as I said, I learned a lot. Like I've been on about 6 now, and each one I've learned more and more. And this one I learned what I put in practice from the previous test. It actually worked, and my engine has actually improved. So my coach Mark Shepherd has really improved my engine and the running ability. So and it was good training. It was good fun, and also during COVID, it took my mind off things, because it made me push myself. So thanks guys for watching. Have you been on lab tests or run studies? Please let me know and drop a comment.
And the champions of this age group category, Henrietta Pasapic and Yiannis Christodoulou. Christodoulou.